Here tonight. Just want to reiterate a few points that we discussed during tonight's session. The first video here down the line on the left hand side, just highlighting your body alignment. You see there the red line up in the distance, that's the target that we're aiming for. You can see there just from the alignment of your feet, they're just aiming a little bit too far to the left, and also your shoulders again are a little bit more open to that target as well. Just creating a position where you're slightly open to your target, which can promote a movement across that golf ball. With an open club face to your target will create that fade spin that you've been experiencing. Any shots with good rotation and that movement or a good swing in the alignment that you've got with good rotation will cause you to pull the ball a little bit to the left of your target. Again, on this particular swing, that's the type of shot that you did. So a good swing, good rotation, just down to poor alignment. You hit the ball a little bit to the left of your target. The video, so what we discussed on that one, is that if you could square your body up a little bit more to your target, so your feet are going to be aiming a little bit more to the right or a bit squarer to your target, and then the shoulders just need to readjust your shoulders so they're going to be in a similar line to your feet. Again, just aiming maybe a couple of metres to the left of that target, but not quite as much as you were doing there. Okay, so the video on the right hand side, just highlighting the movement during the golf swing. Previous weeks we discussed about the sliding of your hips to the right during the backswing. That's greatly improved. It still slides a little tiny bit, but nowhere near as much as it did previous. Just put a circle around your head there as well, just to highlight the movement of your upper body during that golf swing. So if we take you now to the top of your backswing, see there, much fuller shoulder turn, upper body stays nice and centred, lower body still drifted a little bit to the right hand side, so ideally there you could do with just trying to keep that a little bit more centred, which will create a much better, more consistent weight transfer on the downswing, creating a nice consistent strike on the golf ball. Now you said during the week that you've been topping a couple of shots. The reason for that is on the downswing when you're coming in, from this position you can see now your hips are moving forwards, but your upper body's starting to move backwards. So your head moves to the right of that circle, giving you the feeling that you're trying to lift that golf ball in the air. So at that point you're not actually striking down into the golf ball, you're trying to scoop it up and get it up into the air. So what we did for that, we changed your setup position. We got you to put a little bit more weight onto that left hand side during your setup, and to get your hands a little bit further forward. So your hands are going to be there pretty much just a couple inches further forward. What that does is that creates the position that you want to get into at impact, so your hands are going to lead the shot with your weight being more on the left hand side. Again, that's going to help to keep your hips and your body a little bit more centred during the backswing, so you've got less movement to make to the left hand side to transfer that weight, causing you to strike down into the golf ball, not trying to lift it. So we gave you a couple of drills to work on. If you're still having problems shifting, swaying your hips to the right, we told you to just straighten up that right leg with the weight on the left hand side, which will cause a little bit of a barrier there, stopping your hips from swaying. So if you give those drills a try, if you've got any problems in the meantime, just give me a call. But I'll look forward to seeing you again soon.